trust. This is Fox Eastern Carolina News at 10.
The storm is over, but there are still dangerous conditions outside, from record low temperatures to icy roads. We've got the latest on where you live. Good evening, I'm Brian North.
And I'm Jamie McCutcheon. Welcome to Fox Eastern Carolina News at 10. Well, travel on our roads is still tricky, and curfews are underway in 2 counties this evening, Onslow and Martin. On top of that, we're looking at a bitterly cold night ahead of us. Chief Meteorologist Skip Waters joins us now with a first look at our Fox Eastern Carolina weather.
And we'll start off, instead of talking about that cold, which really is the headline, but this has kind of come about tonight, and I want to show you on the regional radar that we've got some sleet falling in Savannah, Georgia, and that'll create more problems as we chill out again tomorrow night.
Well, the combination of bad roads and record cold temperatures causing just about every school in our viewing area to be closed tomorrow. We have a long list of cancellations again. There you see several of them. We have several more that will pop up here in a second. For a full list of all schools and businesses closing for tonight and tomorrow, just go to our website, WCTI12.com or FoxEasternCarolina.com.
We have been following the road conditions since this wintry mix swept through our area. Now, many roads in our area have been treated and plowed by road crews, but just because the snow is off the roads doesn't mean you still don't need to use caution. Fox Eastern Carolina's Amber Roberts is live in Kinston to show us why.
Well, I'm standing here in front of Highway 70 in Kinston, and you may remember that yesterday this highway was covered with a white blanket of snow. Reporting live in Kinston, Amber Roberts, Fox Eastern Carolina News.
All right, we certainly don't want to end up on the side of the road. If you do drive on the roads tonight or tomorrow, experts remind us to pack the essentials in the vehicle, including a flashlight, water, non-perishable food, and blankets, just in case you do end up on the side of the road.
Well, all that snow and sleet we had last night came right as one emergency responder was trying to get to a house fire. Crews responded to a house fire west of Kinston yesterday evening, and fire officials say they received the call on Crescent Drive about 8 o'clock. Fox Eastern Carolina News reporter Jamie Hicks traveled to that home today to see how it looked after that fire. She has the story in Kinston.
As you can see behind me, Highway 70 is nothing but icy mush. Fire officials tell me it's roads like these that make it extremely difficult for them to respond to emergencies. Today I spoke with a Lenore County couple who tells me they never thought they would be the ones who needed to be rescued. What once looked like a winter wonderland has now turned into a winter nightmare. Reporting in Lenore County, Jamie Hicks, Fox Eastern Carolina News.
Now, officials are ruling the home not a total loss, but they do say there is extensive damage, and that family, it'll be a while before they can move back in.
Our state's leaders are now dealing with the aftermath of this winter storm. After significant snow and ice was forecasted, DOT crews started treating roads with salt and brine, and today, Governor Pat McCrory praised those efforts.
This has been a tough storm for North Carolina. It's been a little different than what we anticipated when we held a conference yesterday, especially in the east. We had a lot more black ice than anticipated, when frankly we could have used a little bit more snow regarding the road conditions. But we've adapted, and I'd like to say our team's done a good job.
Snow and sleet has stopped falling for most of our state, but the governor's office is asking people to stay home if you can, because the roads, as we know, are still slick and dangerous.
Now we continue our team coverage of the after effects of that winter storm. Fox Eastern Carolina News reporter Allison Parker takes a look at what driving conditions have been like in Onslow County.
Since this winter storm began, we talked to Highway Patrol, local law enforcement, and Department of Transportation officials about how icy and dangerous the roads are, just like this. In Jacksonville, Allison Parker, Fox Eastern Carolina News.
Well, our photographer Alan Fairbanks getting us those great pieces of video. They've been out in Jacksonville for the last 2 days, capturing a lot of that reaction to the storm. Some good, some not so good.
Looked pretty messy, didn't it, there for a while, trying to get out of the ice and snow. Nothing like getting your car stuck in the
Well,
snow.
that was the bad part of the storm. We're going to show you the good a little bit later, because some people did have a lot of fun.
They sure did. A lot of kids having fun sledding today. Take a look at our meteorologist Les Still's kids. They were skateboarding right across the ice on a sled. having a lot of fun doing it.
They got more coordination than their dad does. In Atlanta, a different story. The snow and ice left thousands stranded on roads and interstates. Kids stuck on school buses and at school overnight. We're going to hear from the mayor of Atlanta about what went wrong.
Chief Meteorologist Skip Waters, here's that cupola camp at ECU. Plenty of snow on the ground there. Snowball fight's over from earlier in the day. Your forecast includes a few snow flurries for parts of the east, a possibility tomorrow. Next on Fox Eastern Carolina News.
Earning your trust. This is Fox Eastern Carolina News. Ryan North, Jamie McCutcheon, Chief Meteorologist Skip Waters. This is Fox Eastern Carolina News. Earning your trust.